our economy crushed, our kids not safe in school, and Trump knew it all along.
I wanted to always play it down.
Biden has a few new campaign ads out on social media that I want to share with you. And it's because I was actually kind of impressed by these. Now, for the most part, the TV ads from Biden haven't been all that great. Sort of been hit and miss. Biden has a platform he largely hasn't been running on, though there has been one recent ad that he is kind of utilizing. And of course, his platform is not nearly enough, but at least it's something to offer people. Anyways, these three ads, though, focus mostly on attacking Trump, and I think it's actually done fairly well. So let's check out the first one.
I watch some of the shows. I watched Liz McDonald. She's fantastic. I watched Lou Dobbs last night, Sean Hannity last night, Tucker last night, Laura. I watched Fox and Friends in the morning. You watch these shows.
I think that's pretty effective. You could almost lump this together with Trump golfing so damn much and the tweets he used to have about Barack Obama and golfing. But it's important to remind people in almost every single ad the state of the virus. But not even just this. One way they could have maybe one up this is compare the U.S. numbers to other countries. Because it's easy for someone to just say, well, it's a pandemic. Of course, people are dying. The whole world's dealing with this. But when you compare the U.S. to other countries, as I do all the time on my channel, you see there is a clear difference between the case rate and the death rate compared to other countries. So that is something I would add to. I don't think any of these ads do that, but it's something I would add to these ads. Next one, though, this goes to Trump's lies.
It's also more deadly than your strenuous flus. This is more deadly.
View this the same as the flu. I really think, Doctor, you want to treat this like you treat the flu, right?
Some startling facts came out. It's not just older
exactly.
young people, to plenty of young people.
It's incredible it's very unique how the children aren't affected.
I wanted to always play it down. I still like playing it down.
Now, this one I think is really effective, and I hope they air this on television. This shouldn't just be a social media ad. This is the kind of thing where, when you have comparisons like this, and again, I covered this story this week where Trump was discussing with Bob Woodward how he was purposely playing down the virus. He discussed how he knew how deadly it was. I think he said 5 times more deadly than the flu. But he was pulling out these stats, discussing how dangerous the coronavirus was. Meanwhile, in public, saying something completely different. So offering this information up to the people, and hopefully in television ads, is a way to show you just how destructive Trump has been throughout this pandemic. One more here.
I wanted to always play it down. I still like playing it down.
While Donald Trump was telling America the virus was nothing to worry about, he knew it was deadly.
It's also more deadly than your strenuous flus. This is deadly stuff.
And now, 190,000 Americans are dead. Our economy crushed. Our kids not safe in school. And Trump knew it all along.
I wanted to always play it down. I still like playing it down.
I think this is also effective. They should milk these tapes for all they're worth. Really, this was a damning piece of audio. And look, a lot of us in the know, I think we already figured that he knew how dangerous this was. If you follow Trump at all, the man is all about image. That's all he cares about, how he appears. So I'm sure he knew all along how dangerous the virus was. It was all over. It was public knowledge. But him privately acknowledging that he knew this, this goes one step further to showing you how much of how his lies aren't just about lying, the lies themselves, but it's about the actual impact on people's lives. Because it's one thing to be saying this stuff publicly, or playing it down publicly, if he was doing something behind the scenes to actually help the situation and ensure that, there's enough PPE, ensure people had real financial help, people had health care. But he wasn't doing that. He was both playing it down publicly and also not doing anything to help people behind the scenes either. So he was doing nothing. And it's exactly what led to the explosion in cases and deaths that the U.S. has seen in greater numbers compared to every other country. And this is really the one thing Biden should be running on. If he's going to pick one thing to run on, Trump's botched response to the coronavirus is the one to do.